I'm Holly here from Your Past is a Gift. I have to get used to my new phone. Okay, so it's been a while. I couldn't make any videos last week because I'd completely lost my voice. And if you listen to the previous videos, you'll see that it's still a bit rough. I haven't quite got my entire voice back yet, but I'm working on it. It's getting better. So I think I had almost a week of, I had 4 days where I completely lost it. It would come back for 2 minutes and then disappear. And anyway, it's back so I can keep working with you. All right, so today in this video, I wanted to talk about intention, about my intention, about what these videos are for. Okay, now every week when I can, okay, when I'm able to, I try and get ideas from the world, from conversations that I have. And what I try to put together is something to help you. Okay, the whole point of my videos is to resolve the past, because everything out there is telling you to forget the past, to bury your past, to focus on your future. Not even to focus, a lot will say to focus in this present moment, that's all there is, and that's fine, okay? But focus on the future is where most of them, you know, they tell you to make goals, write them down, work towards that, just focus on that. But my belief is, with all my heart, I truly believe that until we resolve the past, nothing will ever change for us. Nothing will make a difference because we've made decisions about ourselves from our childhood, from things that have happened to us very, very young. And in the next video, I'm going to give you a very concrete example of how we view the world as a child compared to how we go into the world later as an adult. Something happened last week and I wrote it down straight away. I thought, oh, that's exactly what happens when you're a child and something happens to you and then you make a decision about it. And around that decision, you create a belief about who you are, about who that person was, about the world. And you carry that for the rest of your life until you resolve it. No matter how many meditations you do, no matter how many repetitions and affirmations, and because I've done them all. I have done them all over the years. The repeating for the subconscious. Oh, if I just repeat it over and over and over again for years, it'll just magically change. And nothing ever did. No matter what, I'd be waiting for certain things to happen, like when my child was born. Because I thought that was going to be the magical moment. When she was here, I would have no more issues, nothing to be upset about, nothing to be frustrated about, nothing to be angry with. My life was going to be complete and utter joy once my child came into the world. That was my belief at the time. And what happened was, when she did finally come, okay, and we waited more than 15 years for her to arrive, you know, so I had this belief was creating in my mind for all these years, for over 15 years, thinking when I'm a mother, when I have this child, that is my life purpose. All my issues would be resolved. Everything would be perfect. That was my belief at the time. And then she came. And for a few months, yeah, we were happy she was here. Our whole lives, you know, my husband and I, our lives were turned upside down. You know, lots of sleepless nights and lots of things that people just can't prepare you for until you're in it. But, you know, the first year came and went, and I got to the end of her first year of her existence, of her being here. And I started to look at myself and I thought, but I'm not happy yet. I'm not in that place of joy, in that place of peace, in that place of bliss that I thought was just magically going to happen when she came. It was in that moment, in that first year, that I thought, you know, that belief was completely crushed. I'd been waiting all this time thinking that was the answer to why I was frustrated, to why I was angry all the time, to why I wasn't. You know, during the day I'd have happy moments and lots of wonderful conversations with people, but there was always something that would trigger this anger in me. And that's what I'm aiming at. You know, when I'm trying to help you, my intention is trying to help you locate that place where that anger was born. Locate that place where your sadness was born. Or locate that place, that time in your life where that fear was created. That's what I'm here for. Because I can honestly tell you with my hand on my heart that if you're waiting for this magical something to happen, and then you'll be happy, and then you'll have peace. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. So that's what all these videos are for. It's because I had an awakening in that first year of my child's life. That it's not about something that I was waiting for. It was about something that I had been carrying my whole life. I had been holding on to this belief, this idea, this decision that I'd made about myself, about the world, from quite young. Now, for those of you who are new, I'll go over it in the next few videos, just so you don't have to go way back to the beginning. Although in the beginning, the very first few videos, it kind of goes in an order of, same as my book, it'll go in a chronological order of the very first memories, the very first decisions that I made about myself, about the world. All these beliefs that were created from what was happening around me. And then I carried these throughout my life. I carried these. And then there's moments where you feel you kind of feel you're always stuck in that. You always keep coming back to this point where you think, oh, I'm back here again. When is it ever going to get better? When is it going to end? When is that going to stop? How can I make it stop? And that's what these videos are for. That's what my intention is, to pass on what I've discovered so that you can get off that train. If you've had enough of being on it, you know, of always finding yourself stuck in certain areas. You're stuck in relationships. You can't seem to find someone to settle down with, you know, always ending up in bad relationships, people that treat you unkindly, or, you know, it's not a relationship where you feel that you're growing in a positive way. You know, someone that's always putting you down, making you feel bad, or abusing you, or there's a reason for this relationship that keeps repeating in your life. There's a reason for it. The same with those of us who can't seem to attract money, you know, and to have an abundance in our finances, to be able to live freely and have all this money to do whatever we want to do. It's the same. There's a belief that's been created way back when. And that belief is what's holding you back from enjoying a wonderful life, from enjoying the life that you deserve. Because one of the beliefs that holds us down the most is when we believe that we don't deserve, that we're not worthy of having. We're not worthy of having a partner that's loving towards us, that's kind to us, that treats us with respect and dignity. We don't feel that we deserve that. Or we don't feel that we deserve to have an abundance in money. You know, to have this financial well-being that you can do anything you want. You can go anywhere you want. You can create an amazing life with it. Because there's been all these beliefs in our past we've created that we don't deserve to have that. So we're going to go over this again, saying it in different ways. Sometimes it sparks, you know, it's like planting little seeds. And hopefully they'll start to sprout. An idea will pop up in your head of, oh, that's what I've done. That's what I've created. That's what I decided. Now that I can see it for what it is, now that I can see the truth of it, I can move on to create something else. But until you look at it, you're going to keep creating that over and over and over, because you haven't resolved it, you haven't understood it, you haven't been able to let it go. All right, my darlings, I love you guys. It's so good to be back. Okay, remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.